This is Bolton Wanderer's new ground, 30 million quid's worth, and that means there's someone with a big office to make sure it doesn't turn into a £30 million white elephant. Meet the elephant man, Paul Fletcher. Paul, it's not exactly Burnley Park, this place, is it?
No, come on, a long way since Burnley Park, Jimmy. This stadium is designed to the latest European guidelines. There's 4 things that you have to comply with. The first one is you have to have identical dressing rooms. Gone are the days when you can have a wonderful home team dressing room
and
an awful dump for the away fan, for the away team. So you can't have that these days. They have to be identical. So this is the home team dressing room, and the visitors alongside it is identical to this.
It's quite swish, roomy, as they say.
Yeah, roomy, yeah. It has a bit of life to it, obviously, once the shirts and all the boots are out.
Is that all put out for them, though? They're not
yeah,
themselves?
No,
Don't wash their own kit.
Everything's put out, and the combs and the hairspray, and everything's put out these days. Gone are the days of the old slipper baths in our day, Jimmy. Do you remember how everyone used to have a bath together?
And just one bath, they don't have that anymore?
No, not anymore. It's the showers and it's the slipper bath. This will be something new, Jimmy, to you.
What happens? You're just kicking it against the wall?
No, it's just an area that, to comply with European standards, they recommend that you put an area like this within your dressing rooms so the players can just come in and warm up and do the stretching exercises rather than all be stuck in the dressing room.
But any new stadium, this is compulsory. You don't have a choice. You've got to put this in.
It isn't compulsory. No, if you want to comply with the European guidelines, and there's another 2 things, you have to have 2 run-out tunnels. So the home team goes out one, the away team goes out the other tunnel. And the other thing we've put in here is a female referees room. Think about that one.
Oh, flipping it, Paul. This is a bit special, isn't it?
Yeah, quite nice, isn't it?
Go on, tell me about this place then.
Okay, with 46 boxes, 44 of them you sit outside. But with this particular box, it's used as a meeting room for a company called Strix. Eddie Davis from Strix has taken this box, and this is a 20-person box in the corner, and it's quite a nice facility.
Cost them a few bob though.
Good investment. Does not cost, they're just a good investment.
Don't think of cost, think of value.
Absolutely, that's the name of the game.
So, Paul, the bit where it all happens.
Yeah, doesn't it look magnificent, Jimmy?
That's a splendid pitch.
Yes, state-of-the-art pitch. This has been down about 18 months, this pitch. They put the pitch down first and built the building around the pitch. Costing about £400,000, has an underground heating system, superb drainage. It's almost 70% sand. Gone are the days where we grow grass on soil. This is mainly sand, and it is grass with about an 11-inch root, so it keeps growing all the way through the year.
So tell me a bit about your job. Chief Executive, RIBA Stadium. It sounds showbiz. Tell me how you got it first.
I realised when I was a player, Jimmy, that I didn't have the ability to stay in the game as a manager, a trainer, a coach. But I was at Burnley, which was a very commercial club. So I wanted to stay in football, but on the commercial side of the game. I suppose I was in the right place at the right time. Is following the Taylor report, clubs started to look at themselves and started to look at new stadiums. So I was a commercial manager at Huddersfield Town, and then I was chief executive at Huddersfield Town when new stadiums became the vogue. So I was involved in the Alfred McAlpine Stadium for 6 years, and then I was asked to join my hometown club of Bolton Wanderers to get involved in this magnificent project about 12 months ago.
But coming back to your hometown club, that a dream come true, Paul?
It is really, yeah. They say you should never return to a club you've been before, but maybe if you come back in a different job. I was a player here. In fact, Nat Lofthouse asked me to leave Bolton. I didn't want to leave when I was a kid. I was 18 years old, and Nat Lofthouse said if you don't agree to be sold to Burnley, the club could go out of business. So he asked me to leave, which I didn't want to do, but it was a good move for me. I had 10 happy years at Burnley Football Club. So until Nat Lofthouse knocks on my door again and asks me to leave again, I hope I'll be staying here for a long time.
So tell me in broad terms what your job entails.
Okay, well, the directors of Bolton Wanderers realised that this building is far more than a football club. A football club used to close for business Saturday evenings and come open again a fortnight later. This building stays open 7 days a week. So my job is to make sure that this makes a profit and this is viable, irrespective of the fortunes of the football club. So you have to look at secondary revenue streams, the catering, the brewery deal that we've done, rock concerts on here. We will have exhibitions, seminars. Throughout the course of the day, you might have 6 or 7 different events going on at this stadium, and that's my job.
A few of the Bolton fans have said though, Paul, that they think it might be a bit small for when you play the Uniteds and Liverpools of this world.
It's probably a good point, although looking back we think the days of the 40, 50, 60,000 crowds are behind us. The reason it's 25,000 at this moment in time is all about planning permission.
What have you found the reality to be of moving a football club lock, stock and barrel?
The fact that I'd done it before, I had a little bit of history of the way it works. The way it works is that the first time you announce that you're going to move, 90% of the fans absolutely hate the idea.
Oh, of course they do.
Of course they would do, you know. Once Manchester City has to move away from Main Road, as they will one day, you'll hate it, won't you? And then the day you move in, you've normally got about 10 or 11 people who still think you should be at Burnley Park, and they will think that forevermore. So you tend to win them over a period of about 2 years.
But let's play crystal ball. If you could project yourself forward in 5 years, what would you see happening here?
I would love to look back and think Bolton Wanderers have been able to stay in the Premier League for 5 years just because they've managed to move into this new stadium. That's what I would want. For the Bolton fans, that would be fantastic.